Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and initial impressions review for Revenants VR, a game released on the Steam store December 31st, 2021 for all the major VR headsets. It normally retails for $13. It's currently on a release sale, 10% off, and I bought it at the sale price. Okay, something's wrong. I should be able to take... To be honest, I didn't find... Oh, yeah. I forgot. You can... I think you're supposed to be able to... Oh, you know what? I'm doing it wrong. So, this goes in your backpack. Like this. I almost forgot. Okay. There we go. And you can click on travel and we'll start the game. Now, it mentions all this other stuff. I haven't figured that stuff out yet, so just FYI. Still initial impressions. This game is in early access.
Welcome to Spirit and Mind Academy. Your first goal should be to find the safe room.
As you saw, there are some issues there at the start.
You'll be able to gear up there. The safe room is located behind the lobby and reception area.
So if you played Phasmophobia, this definitely looks familiar. With parking the van outside the school. And the school, I'm not going to say it looks like the school in Phasmophobia. It's different enough, but definitely there's some similarities there. Especially, probably the biggest difference is this has a safe room inside the school, which is not like Phasmophobia. Now you have full locomotion, smooth and snap turning available, along with degree of turn, how fast you want to do the turn. Once you go into the safe room,
equipment on the tables in the safe room. You'll want to take a few pieces with you each time you journey out. I'd suggest checking your notes app as well and deciding how you want to tackle the case. You could search for evidence or track down the demon and try to capture it. Both of these will need completing in order to fully close the case.
So a lot of what you're going to do is using your tablet. You have a camera here, and it has a UV light, and you can take a picture of all the evidence. As you can see, there's already evidence here. So we're going to take a photo of this.
What would a headmaster need a safe like that for?
So there's already evidence in the safe room, so don't just skedaddle out of here really quick. But I think that's the only evidence. You do need your UV light on, so you can see without the UV light, I don't see anything. There's also a night light, or, so you can see in the dark. But usually the UV light's the only thing that's really useful in this game. And you can also use one on your head, so you just click on your head. I don't think it really matters, either one. Either way, you're going to have your tablet, because this is the way that you get rid of demons and also how you take evidence. So you always need this hand available. Now, for right now, I don't think we need this. So we're going to set up cameras. And let's go ahead and do that. As far as camera placement, I'm not exactly sure what the best camera placement is. Now, you can't walk faster. This is the default walking speed. But like I was saying, this is like Phasmophobia, except it's single player. And I remember playing Phasmophobia when that game first came out. I would definitely say this game is not as good as Phasmophobia when it first came out. So even on initial release and early access, Phasmophobia was a lot better than what this game is on initial release in early access. So, however, it's not without merit. There are some good things about this game. Definitely, it has the Phasmophobia formula, but it's definitely different enough. It stands on its own, so it's not like a complete copy and paste. It's different enough. And probably the biggest weakness of this game that I've noticed is the sound design. By the way, you see the pool tables here. You cannot play the pool, so Yeah. So let's enter the gym. I don't want to make this a long video, so I don't want to spoil everything that I've discovered. I basically have 53% of the game done, and I've already like captured a demon. Oh, this is okay. You know what? This is not working as good as just this. So you already see a problem there. This is supposed to be a UV light as well, but if it doesn't show up here, it's pretty useless. So yeah, it's pretty useless then. You have to use the UV light here. So yeah, forget using that. I'm gonna leave a camera here in the gym. I don't know that anything has happened though when I put it in the gym. Now you can play standing or seated, but I've noticed when I'm seated, I'm too low to the ground. So that's why I'm playing standing currently. A lot of the interactions are pretty clunky. For example, this cube, you can only, like, it kind of like magnet goes to your hand. Do you see that? You just highlight, click. So it's really point and click interaction, even though it might seem like it's more than that. It really is just point and click. Now there is more evidence around here. I knew there was more evidence. Okay. And there's more evidence over here. And I think that's it. I think that's all the evidence here, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I pretty much have been all through the map, and I've looked everywhere, and I only have 53% of the evidence, although I do have 7 of the 10 clues available. So I'm just missing 3 clues, and I don't know what to do to get those. I'm kind of stuck. And stuff happens. So far, nothing has really happened. I think that's just because it's early game, and I'm kind of going a little fast, so I'm not exploring as much as I probably should. But stuff does happen here. But I still think it's a little bit too early, and that's why nothing has happened. Oh, there. You see that? So I knew that was going to happen because, like I said, I played this game already for over 2 hours. So that had happened before. And you can see there's some stuff here. I don't want to spoil too much of the game, so I don't know how much to show.
And punks got here before us. Let's hope they haven't contaminated any actual evidence.
Let's go through each room and see if anything happens. Okay, so far, so good. So here's the toilet. And you can see some scary stuff. But you can also tell from I don't know if you can tell from the video recording, but there's hardly any sound. That's really for good horror, you need good sound design. And the lighting, I understand why the lighting's this way, because you don't have a flashlight in your hand. Oh, I don't want to do that because I like the tablet UV light better. Okay, there's nothing here. And is there something here? Oh, there you go. Is this open here? So, there is some sound, but I just don't think it's good audio overall. For large stretches of this game, there's just no sound. And with Phasmophobia, you're always, hearing stuff all around. Phasmophobia does a good job of building up the tension so that even stuff that's not scary ends up being really terrifying just because something's going to happen. You can use a button. You can either crouch in real life or you can use a button to crouch. I'm going to use a button to crouch. I hope you guys don't mind. And spoiler alert, this is one of the areas. I mean, I'm not sure how much of a spoiler it is. It's pretty obvious, with all the spray paint and all this and all the little arrows. So I don't think I'm spoiling that much, but yeah, this is, just so you know, this initial playthrough does have some spoilers, so beware. If you're interested in buying this game, you might want to stop watching now. And as far as my initial impressions, I would say it's good enough, and I'm leaning towards giving it like a 6 out of 10. That's where I'm at right now.
I wouldn't stay there any longer than you need to.
Why not? What happens if I don't? Now, I haven't figured out this door, or if you need a key, or why it won't. And I've never understood why the UV light turns off here. Okay, it just turns off there all of a sudden for no reason. So, there's some good things about this game. There's like a story here about a missing girl, and you're finding clues about what happened to her. And so that part's good. So, there's stuff, there's a reason why you're doing all this. And that's nice, but it does have, it does lack in gameplay. So far nothing has happened, which, I don't know, maybe I'm having okay, let's see. Nothing so far. We should come up upon a couple of things, though. We just need to keep playing, and you'll see that stuff does happen. I've still been trying to figure out this part here. In this area, I think something's supposed to happen, but so far nothing has happened as far as to me at least, while playing this section here. Okay. Did I forget about this part? I don't know if there's anything relevant here. Was that relevant? So that's a lot of what you're doing. You're just investigating, trying to see what you might find, and you find clues along the way. And now, as soon as I find more clues, I'll show you guys what that stuff entails. Oh, okay. I'm not sure there's anything up here, so I don't want to spend too much time up here. I say that, but there should be something here, because this is one of the few places that I've only investigated once. I haven't given it the twice. Really look carefully around, make sure I didn't miss anything. But I didn't see anything the first time around, which I think this is one of those games that you really do need to pay close attention to everything and make sure you look around every corner. Otherwise, you might miss something important, because it definitely seems like I missed something important. I don't know what that is, but it seems that I missed it. Now, you cannot run infinitely. You do get tired, so that's the reason why I'm not running everywhere. And let's see what this has here. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. So I think something might happen here. Something's definitely happening here.
Looks like some of the staff were behaving strangely. No mention of who, though.
What stuff happened? I took a photo of something, but I couldn't see it. Something spooky might have happened, but I don't know what it was, because I couldn't see it. Okay, alright. Okay. And we definitely want to be careful as far as, getting tired. This is one room where I'd never seen anything, so let's keep looking around. Something spooky might happen here. Okay, there you go. Do you see that? So, okay, now we got something coming. Okay, you see that? So my cube is telling me there's something going on here. And we burned the demon. So that was very close. We almost didn't make it. So I'm going to put a camera here just in case for future reference. And we got to get 2 more cameras. So if something else happens, we'll know with the camera. Ooh. So we definitely want to be careful. I have a feel.
CCTV is picking up some motion.
Woo! That was scary. Wow. Ooh, that almost got me. That almost got me. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you basically see this game now. If you take lots of photos over them, you eventually wear down their health. And that's good. And then you can get rid of that demon. But really what you're trying to do is solve the case. And so we've spent a lot of time here, but we haven't really found that many clues yet. So let's keep looking around. Okay, alright, let's... History. Let's see, does anything happen here? Now, you see with the doors, I'm not really opening them. I'm just kind of...
for any equipment other investigators may have left behind. It could come in handy.
Oh,
and
where?
I should be able to replicate any gear that you find.
Where? What gear? I think that's one of the things that I'm missing. It says it's optional, but it might be something that's preventing my progress, because I haven't found this extra gear that he's talking about. I definitely don't see it, though. Since he mentioned it, though, I think it should be around here, right? You would think. Curious. Which direction do you guys think? Okay, I think if we're right here, though, we should be able to see it. I don't think it'll be behind me, though. I think it'll come from one of these two directions. Okay, where are you? Show yourself. Come on. Come get some. You want a piece of this? Okay, we guessed wrong. It's not coming from this direction. It's coming from over here. Okay, there's something creepy happening. What is happening here? What? That must have been a bug. Library. So there's definitely something in the library. So let's go up there. There's some clues here. Again, we have to crouch to get back there. Okay. And again. And there's the code. 612. So let's go back to the safe house, and then we can go over the clues that we found so far. And I think that'll end my gameplay, because I don't want to give up too much of the game's, I don't want to give up all the game secrets. Okay, where is it coming from? Where? Which direction? I think we're safe. We're going to home base. And we got tired. So that's why you want to be careful when you're running all around the area. And I believe okay, yeah, this is the starting area. So our little home base should be right here. There we are, to the safe room. Okay. So this game honestly isn't that difficult as long as you're not dumb. Now, I did mention you can go over the clues. So there's CCTV there. You can see your different cameras. We set up 2. We haven't set up 3 or 4. There's the settings app. Like I mentioned, I have graphics on ultra, on high, and it's running at a steady 90 frames per second. Pixel density just 1. I could probably push the pixel density a bit more. Let's go to files. Now, here I haven't found much useful information. I'm not sure why. But notes is where, well, let me just click on evidence so you can see. Okay, this is the pictures that we've taken. And as you can see, here's the entity found, the Emily's Bear, the lock safe, the page from Girl's Diary, the Revelation Code. So actually, we did find a good amount of clues, actually. And notes. So out of 2 to-do things, we've only done 2. Now, in my main game, I've actually done 3 set up cameras. This is the only one that's more. I haven't done any of these either on my main, where I put over 2 hours. But I found 7 of 10 versus just 4 of 10. And as you can see, on the evidence, it was 612. So 612. 612. There we go. And here we can take a photo.
Ooh, a VHS tape. Looks like the TV still works. You should put it in and see what's on it.
Now, I'm not going to show the video because I think that would be a spoiler. So, not bad. The video's kind of long already, though. I already spent 21 minutes here. So this is going to be the end of my Let's Play and initial impressions. Like I said, I do recommend this, but beware, it's not as good as Phasmophobia. So if you have those kind of expectations that this is as good as Phasmophobia, even when it was initially released, it's not. It's very rough around the edges. And I think the gameplay just needs a lot of things. It needs better sound work. It needs more stuff to do. It needs more gameplay elements than there are currently. Right now, a lot of it's just looking for clues with the UV light, and then either running away from the demons or taking photos of them to damage them. You do have all these different tools, and you saw me use 2 of them, the cube and the CCTV. You didn't really see me use this, but you don't really need it till the late game, when they start coming at you pretty strong. Then you can throw it at them, but it does recharge, so I probably should have used it. And then you have the little Tesla coils, which I didn't use because you can only bring 3 things. So I bought those things. I brought those 3 things, and I couldn't bring the Tesla coils because that would be number 4. Anyways, this is Revenants VR. I do recommend it. I mean, for only $13, I think you are getting a good deal given what's here. But you have to have pretty low expectations, though. You can't think, oh, this is just as good as Phasmophobia. Otherwise, you're going to be disappointed. But there is enough here for me to recommend. It's definitely better than the average VR game or VR horror game. But it does need a lot of work. It is in early access. Developers working on it. I definitely think the developer could make this into a really good experience in the future. But right now, it's kind of like a meh or, just okay experience. Just because of the lack of content. This definitely needs more depth to it to be more enjoyable. So right now, at its current state, I would give it a 6 out of 10. But again, this is just early impressions, initial impressions in early access. And obviously, this game could change a lot in the future. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.